早晨啊，早晨啊，早晨啊！我係香港個人細 vtuber 貓村有日啊。咁我哋今日係嚟玩呢個《東方快車謀殺案》第3集嘅。咁就第2集點解會唔見咗？係因為我嗰陣喉嚨勁痛啦，然後啲咪收唔到聲咯。係啦，啲咪好多時候都收唔到講嘢嘅聲，所以就係嗰陣個台就冇咗。咁就講翻上次發生乜事先啦。咁上次就係話個列車出現咗謀殺案，我哋去調查咗好多人都發現好多人都講緊大話，講嘅唔係真話啦。咁我哋究竟之後會發生乜事呢？我哋一陣間就繼續玩就知啦。好咩？咁就早晨你好啊，高度同學仔，早晨你好啊 Jeffers。咁我哋而家就開始玩啦。耶，繼續啦。咁就本身以為今日唔會播，但係都係直播。我哋上次係咯，你係調查係有疑，等陣先，因為個樣好似有啲奇怪咁。哦，你整翻我個 cam 先啊，各位等等啦。我發覺個樣好似有啲怪，去 set 翻好個 cam 先。咁係啦，我發覺好耐冇開個 cam 啊，然之後一下開有啲唔習慣，個 cam set 唔好啊。係出翻嚟啦，我哋耶呢度入嗰個醫生都 check 咗，呢邊冇人啊，呢邊。早晨你好啊，大文歡迎你哋睇台，我哋今日嚟玩呢個東方快車謀殺案嘅。我哋而家要做有啲事，我哋要揾Mr. Brook。Mr. Brook 好似喺前邊。OK，呢個就係我哋嘅地圖啦。咁我哋係前面個卡嚟嘅，因為佢1號車廂係 number 2開始，然後2號車廂係 number 1咧，有咩問題啊？呢個 design 呢度係我哋間房，呢個係條啲啦，我哋由呢個係地積隔離嘅，你都問要去啦，你又冇得問過。6月咁我哋就講個調查啦。有阿伯，OK，佢而家係揾到架車度。早晨你好，我是Cindy Wong，歡迎你睇台啊！我哋今日嚟玩《東方快車謀殺案》第3集㗎，係，所以佢就仍然喺架車度啦。嗯？誒？ 個空站喺架車度咧，個廁所度。佢的確做得好啊，因為有機會個殺人犯嘅片片。呢個係邊個嚟嘅？呢個就係我哋要揾嘅嘢啦。睇下先啦。佢有張車飛啦，都快。佢係即係陳。佢係出嚟個包廂嘅。早晨你好啊，肥腳先生，歡迎你嚟睇。我今日係嚟玩呢個東風發車。你好，官。係如果佢俾人落藥嘅話，點鎖個門？佢仲係佢有啲咩喺入邊咧？佢係安眠藥，冇其他。你呢個高質同門一溫有咩問題啊？溫啊溫，睇下先啦。呢個就係我哋嗰個制服樓。OK，溫3分鐘我睇翻。不度你溫係即係10分就完啦。溫係呢個 number。你唔好講嘢先啦，溫。You please shut up，溫。我發現咧佢好錯喎。笑死溫。睇下呢個紅衫人我都未知係邊個嚟嘅喎。 就覺得應該同佢講你先有 one。然後點個好呢 one？笑死！佢一嘈我哋就會殺佢啦，係咪啊 one？呢個大家唔好學阿 one，因為其實佢解呢啲數有個好神奇嘅方法嘅 one。就係聽佢嗰個鎖嘅聲，同埋係邊個係硬淨好多嘅 one。二又係咩呢 one？四最尾呢 one？你唔使 one 啦，搞掂，改咗。觀眾同盟者，你究竟有幾多積分嗰度啊？你係啊，又嚟溫我哋係溫到去14分我哋啊，溫睇下先啊，溫 lost 咗，所以呢個唔關佢事啦。之後呢個佢嘅 ID 卡溫，佢係出生於2016年溫，係咪啊？你嗰個唔係你睇下先啊，溫係哦，呢個 driver license ID 卡溫，我非 ID 添，呢個係嗰個。汪呢個係個調查部阿汪，然後呢個係個OK 汪。This is not a force, this is a dog. Screw you, Wong. I'm not a dog, I'm a force, Wong. I am 100% a force. 喂，若有嚟 Wong，變做Wong，佢一定係講緊大話啦，Wong。一定係大話嚟嘅，Wong。你追緊殺人兇手，呢個原來係 Chapter 2嚟㗎啦。我哋已經完成咗 Chapter 2啦，Wong。OK，就我哋而家係要用佢嘅角色啦，Wong。啊，先啦，Wong。呢個係地圖。 佢唔使溫啦，呢個 file。OK，呢個係要求贖金。呢個係保姆。呢個係個電話記錄。OK，答案睇完啦。咁好似已經冇乜嘢去。可唔可以踢波我哋？我哋嘅要呢邊相交入。早晨啊，嫲嫲，歡迎你哋 D 台啊！我哋而家係玩緊呢個東方快車謀殺案嘅。好啊，好啊，好啊。咁而家我哋係用緊呢個 Joanna 嘅角色去睇翻點解佢都會上架車咯。OK，調查個細路女張相，個花樽。咁上面咧，愛呢個係時候，哇係貓啊，好可愛啊呢隻貓。呢個係個保姆啦，就 OK。咁嗰晚發生乜事咧？舉辦咗個派對，幫博物館去籌款。佢係睇緊嗰啲事，有啲好有嫌疑。點講好咧？早晨啊，連 Yuhi，我哋今日嚟話呢個東方快車謀殺案嘅。我哋今日咁，我哋而家就係依照以呢個女仔啦，呢、個警副嘅身份去係啊。究竟點解佢要上架列車咧？OK，咁個真係邊個？我覺得係佢咯，因為其實成晚就得佢一個。咁 tap 掣，睇下先啊。佢係舉辦緊派對啦。啊，等等先，係咯。 OK， 笑死！我哋而家要查，冇得查。咁邊個位去知咧？邊？有啦，呢邊。佢就好傷心啊！你唔想講點幫你揾個女？直播係有聲噶嘛？咪驚冇聲。個直播係咪冇聲啊？個直播一直都我 check 多次啲嘢先得啦。見到佢嗰度冇着到，如果冇聲，我咁就搞笑。check 翻個直播有冇聲先，我 check 翻前嗰時。個直播原來冇聲咯。low。咁然後我而家整翻個聲先啦，各位等啦。點解冇人提我嘅？個直播冇聲，過分啊！我整翻個聲先啦。因為佢仲冇。佢應該係出咗啲筆啦，各位等陣先啦。我哋重新 cap 嗰個聲咯，要。或者呢個改。呢一個嗰個名喺邊呢？
That means they wouldn't hurt her,
好啦。
doesn't it?
Every lead will be followed up. You have my word on that.
Thank you.
咁就唔好意思啦，原來啱啱一直都係
shouldn't
冇
lose
聲嘅，
hope.
我以為有聲。
Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise,
OK。
and I mean to keep it.
誒
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in
Suzanne,
Daisy's
Daisy.
room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there,
Didn't
but there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
OK。
She's in her room. Last door on the left.
May I come back if I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, the story is so...
咁我哋而家查呢個啦。咁就佢嗰通電話嘅證詞
Nothing shocks me. That is not...
係揾到啦。
That is a great detective job.
嘈。我哋而家唔係 啊，應該叫做女僕啊，或者家傭啊。
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes. But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
呢個唔係啦。
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
我哋就以呢個先啦。
What you're telling me doesn't really agree with what Mrs. Armstrong says.
Mrs. Armstrong must have looked in right after I'd left.
That's how it could have happened. But the timing of the kidnapping had to be so precise. How could it be?
Precise.
I need to find something more concrete.
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came back, Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never.
應該要調查，因為我要揾翻個細路女咯。
She's panicking. Why now? I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
語氣嗰度實無仔好過分咯。見到呢度冇聲都唔提哦。語氣。一定係睇下先啦，加住咗嘢呢度，呢個係啦。
That's it. No rookie mistake there.
然之後。
Places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party. Just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder, and vanishes.
又可以做啲。真係，不如你睇台，你今日嚟話呢個東方快車謀殺我嘅飲水啊！ 唔係飲水啊！係而家飲水。語氣，點解啲人都換埋語氣一份㗎？語氣。等先啦，個電話係幾多啊？我要落樓揾翻個電話。我唔記得咗個電。睇翻先啦，個電話係呢個，咁就睇下先啦。呢個10分鐘嗰個係呢一個嚟㗎，夜晚2140 OK。哎呀，高阿高，你呢個天痕啊！ 好過分啊！Yes，係啊。
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
The
number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or contact your service provider.
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital?
你叫我得，梗係得啦。成日玩恐怖 game 又會俾嚇親，但係又有卡關。
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
個電話已經空號啦，我哋要落。
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise, no. I was too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
你係好過分啊，汪！點解咁中意聽我講美叫嘅汪？然之後咧，如果慢慢聽到咧，一定會話 Yuhi Hen 啊，汪。
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The desert war taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult.
What's
damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Why is harder, Wang?
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Okay. 咁而家我哋揾翻嗰個。
I should see if the arm.
等陣先，我 check 一嘢先喎。我發現我個聲有啲怪啊，汪。
Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
You here? 我而家要揾佢。
I spoke with Suzanne. She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother.
Daisy, Wang.
I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother, but she would have known her mother was in a coma.
你都話係佢綁㗎啦。我哋而家咪掹槍出嚟喎，直接叫佢嗰雙手頭。
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand. That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes. Every night since she was admitted in December.
Okay.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You
Can't have been
calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Why lie about it? Why are you panicking?
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance. That he was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So He couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes, you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
Suzanne, I want to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh my god. What have I done?
What's most important is not what you've done, but what you do now. Go. I'll be back to talk to you. No more lies, Suzanne. For Daisy, no more lies. Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl. I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not. A card from the florist. It's signed N.
N.呢盤應該係聖呢個就要啦。
A locked diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets.
因為我哋要開鎖，
要。A locked diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets.
有呢個都冇，呢個都冇其他得，即係呢邊啦。拉
An Eiffel Tower keychain.
係
But no
個
key.
鎖匙唔見咗。有呢個咧
Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings. Why put a key in a jewelry box? I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. What's in the glass case? Oh, big surprise. Glasses.
笑死！佢問你呢個話，佢有咩 surprise 啫？哇，睇眼鏡啊！
Huh.
Oh man.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, Suzanne, let's see what you haven't told me.
Okay. Okay.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
貓唔見。
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener.
Okay.
They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
Okay.
Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there.
Okay.
More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off.
4x4.
He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since Daisy... Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
我哋就要上去問。呢個
These tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4. The detective gets it right.
之後，我哋係咪要上？
Can you tell me anything about Suzanne's boyfriend?
I know she dated our chauffeur for a while.
Okay.
There was someone else she met recently, but I don't recall his name.
即係話係個啲。
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never did anything to make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple. He's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
後面質疑。
I don't see anything that proves she's lying. Where is a lie detector when you need one?
亦都唔係呢個。
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
你又講得。
In your diary, you say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No. Never.
So what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare them to the map of the area I have in my car.
Let's go.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
即係話，首先我哋而家係先出城，又穿過咗兩個出城啦。呢度係一條，我呢個一條橋。都話兩條，穿過咗兩座橋。
Probably not here.
附近有到呢邊出。我哋咧，我哋喺呢個位啦。佢哋而家出咗去呢度啦，要經過兩座橋，有一隻就呢度。
That doesn't really match. That can't be the right place. Probably not here. That doesn't really match.
喺邊啊？左邊係個油麥田。
I got it. The cabin has to be here. I have to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
Okay. 而家我哋就去油麥田。嚟到小木屋啦，係喺2019年3月29號嘅。
Okay, here is this famous cabin. Let's investigate.
Hello?
入邊呢 Anyone there?
Is anyone there?
冇就開槍啦。
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant. If only I could see what's inside.
Only we can see.
That window is too high. That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
係搬咗過嚟啦，入邊有公仔嘅，入邊係。
Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately. It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin. Ugh, an old hunting trophy starting to molt.
我哋而家要入去我哋嘅。
I'm not getting through this door by wishing it open. The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door. The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door.
我哋要揾啲硬淨嘅嘢去開門。咁附近有啲咩硬淨？
You know what brought Suzanne to this dump on Valentine's Day? What a romantic.
附近有啲咩硬淨？
A maul for splitting wood. Perfect for attacking doors.
我哋嚟玩 Here's Johnny 啦。Here's Johnny.
Look at that. A broken door to investigate. Some boxes. I wonder what they were used for. Some people seem to have played here before. The stove is cold. Nobody's been here recently. This bottle comes from the Blue Lagoon. It's Fluffy, no doubt about it. That's a woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all?
Okay. Back
a lot of tools. I guess somebody noticed the cabin was about to fall down. The floor is scratched and worn.
呢度係
The sofa must have been moved
有
around.
移動嘅痕跡啦。我哋嘅移動啦，應該有暗門。
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
你點知個密碼我哋？你睇下先3個輪字嘅符號必須一樣。我哋係咪要俾人炸死啊？我哋點唔上嚟有事實。上方係30秒，到呢度。搞掂。呢度有電話呢度。我哋係咁睇線索咯，定係咁將閃光燈嘅電？Nice.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
真係唔係下面嗰個係上面嗰個啦，啱啦。點解係上面嗰個嘅？我哋要炸死幾多次我哋先解到個尾㗎？我哋。
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
大概上點緊啦？呢個係得上下。我哋俾人炸死嘅時候，你。
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
係第一個已經知啦，即係相反啊！嘢搞掂，我哋要個線索啊！嗰啲咩點玩咧？擋住電池嘅活塞攞出嚟。
Okay, so far so good.
Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn.
Okay.
I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it.
Daisy. No. I called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later. Cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape and went to work, looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
我哋就啲隨住個木屋啦。 又翻到嚟啦，我哋佢講話你個女俾人炸死咗。
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning. But I had one more stop to make.
我哋而家要入去度。早晨啊！你個女俾人炸死，俾咩謀殺？
That night, I swore to find the monster who killed that child.
Let's 而家我哋翻嚟，咁就係2023年12月17日嘅。
Ratchet on train saw me? How?
Daisy.
Daisy.
個醫生嚟啦。
She was awake?
And then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Come here.
Oh.
Lie still while I examine you. Pupils dilated?
I'm all right.
You are far from all right.
佢係俾人落咗高劑量嘅鎮定劑 ，OK。
I have to finish my story. Ratchet can't escape again. Can't escape.
Have no fear of that, mademoiselle.
Escape again.
Ratchet will not escape.
We must hear her story.
This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time.
I under.
係咪初見啊？初見你好，先你好，高姐你好。咁打唔打 Apex 啊？唔打住。等先啊。周生你而家係咪啱啱打 Apex 嗰個人加我嗰個啊？咁就 Apex 嘅話，應該會係喺毫無意外啦，會29號應該開台玩嘅，或者25號嗰陣會喺 call 度玩。咁其實今日直播應該直播多一陣都完嘅，因為聽日有嘢做啦。咁如果有睇啱啱亞麻台咧，就應該知道聽日要做乜啦。所以就係咯，要早瞓啦。要氣，咁就因咪係未完嘅，其實睇埋呢度先完嘅，因為 save 唔到。
Understand, Doctor. Thank you.
I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
It will interest
Indeed,
you,
it
okay.
will. And I have other witnesses to
係，
interrogate.
我仲有其他人要盤
You're
查喎。
right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will be plenty of time for her to finish her story when she has recovered. By all means, tell me the results of your examination.
我哋而家就要去揾啦，佢係個美國人啊，警座年齡32。
My little gray cells did not let me
早
down.
晨，而家先覺得把聲好沉，梗係啦，因為飲咗水啊嘛，個喉嚨清咗好多啊嘛，啱啱係冇乜飲水啱啱，不過聲唔係好沉啊啱。
Queen and Mr. Masterman told me that
所以就
Monsieur Ratchet
而家覺
didn't
得把聲好
smoke.
沉係
Can
正
you
常嘅。
confirm this?
I can't say without a more extensive postmortem.
有個
What
死
is
因
the
係
cause of death?
Multiple stab
讓
wounds to the
本身有
upper
多處
torso.
傷口
It's
俾人
odd
刺
there are
傷
no signs
，OK。
of a struggle that might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to
最
kill
初
him.
其中一個就
Seems
足
that
以致
Monsieur
命，
Ratchet had taken
即係
sleeping
有人
pills
係
during the
咁捅咯。
night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
有個死亡時間係應該12點幾啊嘛。
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far.
有個刀傷。
What can you tell me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all.
12處刀傷，一兩處係好似
scratches. On the other hand, at least 3
咁然之後3處傷口係足以
The angle of the wounds is instructive.
OK.
Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see, this one, under the right armpit, it's not a dead wound given the depth, but a right-handed couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult than that. Is it not?
As you say, Mr. Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
多過一個唔同人啦。
Do we have a first and second murderer, as the great Shakespeare would put it? First murderer stabs his victim and exits left, turning off the light. Then a second murderer comes in the dark, does not see his or her work has been done, and stabs a dead body.
Magnificent.
You think so? I'm glad. It sounds to me a little like nonsense.
What can you tell me? I counted 12. On the other, it's not.
我哋要離開對話。撳錯掣啊
As you some of these.
Do we have you think? Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
OK。咁就呢個邊個食電子煙係咩咧
Even a smoker might innocently.
有冇人食煙
Yes, that's certainly a good place to start.
然之後
I don't remember any conversations about smoking.
係啦，會上邊個食過電子煙
Yes, I have personally seen some passengers smoking. I just have to remember who they were.
Yes. 然之後啲全部都一樣嘅。
No, I have no.
有冇人知唔知邊個食電子煙
I suppose it's likely they will give me the list of who smokes what. That's the right answer.
我哋而家都冇乜嘢。
How is Mademoiselle Locke, Doctor?
The vital signs are improving, but she is still unconscious.
I understand. Thank you for looking after her.
我哋整埋個地圖。係啦。
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
然後應該就冇啦。我哋已經去到第4章啦，咁我哋今日呢個直播就到呢度為止啦。咁就因為聽日有嘢整啦，所以直播唔到更加耐時間，唔好意思啦。咁然後轉房先，我哋我擋住咗啊！我自己擋住咗自己。等陣先啦。係，咁就今日直播到呢度為止啦。咁然後星期四即係今日啦，28號係唔會有任何直播嘅。29號未 confirm， 然之後30號就係生日直播啦，耶！生日啊！咁到時唔會話係17歲咯，會係16+1咯，因為係永遠嘅16歲啊嘛。嗰陣時會係16+1歲嘅。咁然後 好似都冇乜嘢特別宣傳，唔係應該有嘅。咁就請各位多多咁訂閱下阿島江嚟啦，真係麻麻。佢最近上升訂升到400訂啦，聽過佢升到400訂咧玩湖南啊，係啦，然後應該都冇乜特別宣傳噶啦，咁就同個觀眾個 fans 辛苦晒先啦，咁就辛苦晒拉長，辛苦晒高度十夢者，辛苦晒高度十夢者啊，然後辛苦晒7701，辛苦晒 Joffers， 辛苦晒天恒，辛苦晒麻麻，辛苦晒 Cindy Wong， 辛苦晒 Simon 啊，然後好似都冇啊。唔係，辛苦晒肥狗先生，都辛苦晒一啲唔夠膽留言啦，或者唔得閒留言嘅觀眾啊。咁我哋今日直播到呢個位置啦，咁就星期五或者星期六，希望見到大家啦，拜拜啦。係喎，同埋星期六嗰個係有特待嘅，觀眾都可以參加嘅。咁如果喺 Discord group 嗰度咧報名就得噶啦。咁各位，拜拜啦。